Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, how are you all doing? Get ready, because today's video is going to blow your mind, glue your eyes to the screen, and maybe even make your PC cry a little. We're going to talk about visual masterpieces, those games that have set a whole new standard in the world of graphics. This is a journey where every frame is like a wallpaper, and every character looks so real it feels like they'll jump right out of the screen. Today, we're diving into the top 10 most graphically stunning games that will blow your mind. Seriously, prepare yourselves. We're not just talking good graphics here. We're talking about games that are so visually rich, so detailed, that you'll forget you're playing a game and feel like you've stepped into another dimension. After playing these, other games will feel like you're playing Snake on an old Nokia 3310. No offense to Snake, that game is a legend, but you get the point. So grab your popcorn, buckle up, and if you don't have a high-end graphics card, maybe keep some tissues handy too, for tears of joy, and maybe a few tears of sadness when you see the system requirements. We're about to go on a journey through digital worlds so beautiful, they'll make real life look low-res. Let's get this visual feast started and see which games made it to Real Man's list of graphical giants. Strap in, because this is going to be one wild ride, guys. Next up, we have a game that will totally break you emotionally and also blow your mind with its looks. The Last of Us, Part 2. Man, Naughty Dog, what an awesome game they've made. The first part was already so amazing, and this sequel, when it comes to graphics, is like 2 steps even further ahead. This game isn't just pretty, it makes you things. Every single emotion, every struggle, you can see it so clearly on the characters' faces that your own heart starts beating with them. Ellie and Abby's expressions, that fire in their eyes, it's incredible, man. Just incredible. The biggest strength of this game is its character movements and facial expressions. When Ellie is angry, you can see every muscle in her face get tense. When a character is scared, you can see that fear right in their eyes. It's so tiny and so real that sometimes it feels like you're watching a live-action movie. The way Naughty Dog has used motion capture technology, wow, it's just next level. Every movement, every reaction looks so natural that you connect with the characters right away, even if the things they do are a bit, questionable. And the world, oh man, the post-apocalyptic world of The Last of Us Part 2 is so beautiful, but in a sad, haunting way. Cities overgrown with plants, broken down buildings, nature taking back everything. Every scene looks like a painting. The way water reflects, the raindrops that drip from leaves, or the sunlight peeking through cracks in broken buildings. So much hard work has gone into every little detail. You just want to keep staring. Gap 2S. The world is so full and detailed that just exploring it feels like a reward. You'll find something new to see in every corner, some new story being told, just by looking around. The lighting and shadow work in this game is out of this world. The way light bounces off different things or how shadows change all the time, it makes the game's feeling even more intense. When your flashlight beam moves around in a dark room, or when the shadows of clickers fall on the walls, man, the tension just shoots right up. These visuals don't just look good, they make the game better to play. They pull you in even more. It's not just about looking pretty, it's about making you feel the fear and the struggle. So, if you're looking for a game that looks mind-blowing and also takes you on a big emotional ride, then The Last of Us Part 2 is for you. Yeah, the story is a bit controversial. Some people loved it, some didn't. But when it comes to how it looks and how it's presented, this game is in a league of its own. This game shows that video games are art, and they can tell stories in a really powerful way. Prepare to be amazed and maybe have a box of tissues ready, not just for the graphics but for all the feels too. Alright, now let's take a trip to Japan, samurai style. Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch Productions is a masterpiece, man, a real treat for your eyes. This game is so beautiful, so vibrant, you'll just want to jump into the screen and get lost in its world. Every frame looks like a postcard. Of all the games I've played, I've rarely seen art and colors like this. It's literally a moving painting, seriously. The best thing about this game is its environment. Tsushima Island is designed so beautifully, it's just, wow. Golden leaves float in the wind, pampas grass fields sway, and the bamboo forests are so dense, walking through them is a unique experience. Every spot, every corner is so pretty, you'll be in photo mode all the time. And that Kurosawa mode? Dude, playing in black and white is something else. Feels just like a classic samurai movie. The developers really focused on the art style, so every scene just wins you over. The colors, oh man, the colors. The way sunlight filters through leaves or how different flower colors make the landscape pop, it's breathtaking. fireflies glowing at night, or red and yellow leaves falling in autumn. Everything is so beautifully made. This game brings you peace, real calm. Even in combat, when your katana hits enemies and things get intense, it's shown with this cool, artistic style. Character designs and animations are super good too. Jin Sakai's armor, his moves, everything feels so real. Gap 2. S. Riding your horse on Tsushima's plains, wind blowing your cape. That feeling is just awesome. Sword fights are so smooth, each one looks like a movie duel. The devs showed Japanese culture and art with tons of respect, and it shows everywhere in the game. So, if you want a game that takes you to a gorgeous, immersive world full of art and beauty, Ghost of Tsushima is for you. This game isn't just pretty, it's good for the soul. After playing, you'll want to be a samurai and explore those amazing Japanese lands. How Sucker Punch mixed graphics and art, it's fantastic. Truly, one of the most visually poetic games ever. Chapter 4. Cyberpunk 2077, Night City's Neon Magic. Now let's jump into the future, into the shiny streets of Night City. Cyberpunk 2077, this big project from CD Projekt Red, had a bit of a shaky start. But man, the graphics and the world they built, wow, they can really blow your mind. When this game runs perfectly, Night City feels totally alive. Like a concrete jungle all lit up with neon lights. And every corner has a story to tell. This city is so detailed, you could just wander around forever. Night City is the star of the show for sure. Think about it. Skyscrapers touching the sky, flying cars zooming between them, and huge holograms for ads on the streets. It's got this super futuristic feel everywhere. Every area has its own cool personality, from the busy markets in Watson to the fancy apartments in Westbrook. The city looks different during the day, but at night, when all the neon lights turn on, it's even more beautiful. Neon lights reflecting on wet, rainy streets. Man, that looks so awesome. You can make your character look super cool, and the other people in the game look really unique and different too. Johnny Silverhand, Keanu Reeves. His character looks just perfect. The weapons, cars, and all the cyber stuff. Everything is designed to look super detailed and from the future. If you turn the graphics settings all the way up to ultra and switch on ray tracing, man, this game will really push your computer hard. But the way it looks, totally next level. The reflections, the lights, the shadows, everything starts to look almost real. Like a photo. Yeah, when it first came out, there were a lot of bugs and problems, and CDPR got a lot of complaints for it, and they deserved it. But they've made the game much better with updates and fixes. So if you can look past those early hiccups, the world of Cyberpunk 2077 and how it looks will definitely impress you. It's the kind of city where you can get lost for hours just walking around and finding new things. How packed and tall Night City is, it's really something amazing to see. So, if you like futuristic places and want a game that can really test out your powerful computer, then you should definitely give Cyberpunk 2077 a try. After all the fixes, of course. Gap 2S. Roaming the streets of Night City, meeting the people there, and just feeling that future world, it's a whole different kind of adventure. The way it looks when everything is working right is truly mind-blowing. Let's just hope that with new stuff coming, the game will become everything it was meant to be. Chapter 7, God of War, Mythology, totally brought to life. Boy, now let's talk about a game that totally changed a whole series and absolutely nailed it with its graphics. God of War, 2018. Santa Monica Studio, wow, what an awesome way they brought Kratos into Norse mythology, man. This game isn't just about mashing buttons. It's an emotional ride, a story about a father and son, and it's shown with pictures so amazing they'll make your jaw drop. The single-shot camera, I swear, is a total game changer. This game's world, the Norse realms, are so beautifully made I can't even tell you. From the snowy valleys of Midgard to the strange lands of Alfheim, every world has its own special feel, its own cool vibe. The places have so much detail, so many hidden secrets, that it's super fun to explore. And Jormungandr, the world serpent? Man, when he first shows up on screen, you get actual goosebumps. The huge size of some creatures and places is just mind-blowing. Kratos and Atreus look so real, like they could jump right out of the screen. Every wrinkle on Kratos' face, the anger and pain in his eyes, it all looks so true. Atreus' innocence and his curiosity are also shown really, really well. The movements are so smooth and powerful, especially when they fight. Throwing the Leviathan axe and calling it back, wow, that feeling is something else. And the way it looks is super cool too. Every hit, every block, every Spartan rage moment feels totally epic. The lighting and special effects in this game are on another level. When Kratos powers up his axe with ice or Atreus shoots light arrows, the effects on screen are just amazing to watch. The boss fights are definitely a highlight of this game. Every single one is like a huge movie scene, where the amazing graphics, the fun gameplay, and the awesome music all mix together to create something you'll just never forget. And that one continuous camera shot? Man, that just pulls you right into the game, like you're really there. No loading screens, no cuts, just one smooth journey from start to finish. God of War 2018 is a total masterpiece in every single way. The graphics, story, gameplay, music, everything is top-notch. This game shows how you can restart a famous series and make it even better, taking it to brand new heights. If you haven't played this game yet, man, you are seriously missing out on something huge. So go on, join Kratos and Atreus on this epic Norse adventure and get ready to have your mind blown. The 9 realms are waiting and they look absolutely awesome. Skal. Alright, let's jump into the Viking times with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ubisoft has made England and Norway look so awesome that you'll just want to grab a longship and go raiding right away. This game is huge, and just wandering around its world is super fun. You play as Eivor, and you get to live out a whole Viking adventure with really pretty sights that are a treat for your eyes. Ubisoft totally nailed the open world design, boss. England's green fields, rivers, and old Roman ruins. There's always something cool to check out everywhere. And Norway's snowy mountains and fjords, they look totally gorgeous too. The way the game uses light is awesome, especially in the morning and evening when the sunlight hits everything just right. Those cool sunbeams you see shining through the trees, or the northern lights in Norway at night, man, those moments will take your breath away. Just exploring this game's world is so much fun. The characters, especially Eivor, look super detailed. The armor and weapons look really real and super cool too. Building up your own village is a nice touch, and it feels great to watch your home, Ravensthorpe, grow bigger and bigger. All the little details hidden in the world, like tiny villages, old monasteries and famous old places, make the game feel so real. The map is so huge, you'll be finding new beautiful views for hours and hours. The fighting moves look really tough and hit hard. Fighting with 2 axes or with a shield, and those awesome finishing moves, it all feels super satisfying. The raids are definitely a big highlight. When you jump off your longship to attack a monastery, all the chaos and action looks totally epic. Yeah, sometimes you might see a few funny glitches, like in many big open world games, but mostly it looks really good. So, if you like Vikings and want to explore a giant open world with amazing graphics and tons of stuff to do, then Assassin's Creed Valhalla is perfect for you. This game will keep you busy for hours and hours, and you'll definitely get lost in its beautiful world. So get your longship ready, sharpen your axe, and go decide the fate of England. All the cool history stuff, mixed with how amazing England and Norway look in the game, makes it a real treat for your eyes. Okay, now let's talk about a game that brought our childhood memories back in a super new and shiny way. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Man, Square Enix did such an amazing job. The original FF7 was already a legend, you know, but this remake shows off Midgar with visuals that will just make you stare. Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barret, they all look so detailed and real, you'll totally become a fan. This game shows how you can remake a classic with new tech, but with total respect and style. Midgar City, which used to be just flat pictures in the old game, is now a full 3D world, and wow, it's amazing. From the poor Sector 7 slums to the super high-tech hallways of the Shinra building, every place has so much detail and atmosphere, it's just incredible. The lights, textures and special effects, all top level. When you walk around the slums and look up, you see that huge plate splitting the city. You really feel how massive it is. And that green glow of Mako energy is everywhere. It's the city's lifeline, but also its biggest problem. And man, the character models are one of the best parts. Cloud's hair, still defying gravity, but in awesome HD. Tifa's expressions, Aerith's sparkling eyes. Every character is so beautifully made, you'll love them. Their outfits, their weapons, so much hard work went into every little thing. The cutscenes? They look like you're watching a big CGI movie, the animation quality is that high. And those summons? Whoa! Ifrit, Shiva, Bahamut? When they show up, the screen just explodes with action, seriously. The fighting also changed from the old turn-based style to a mix of action RPG, and it looks super cool. Spells, sword slashes, limit breaks, all super flashy and powerful, and so much fun. Every fight feels like a big show, especially boss battles. Remember fighting Airbuster or Reno? In the remake, those fights are even more epic and look richer. This game uses Unreal Engine 4 really well, and you see it in every shot. So, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy then, or just looking for an action RPG with graphics that will totally win you over, then you have to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. This isn't just a remake, it's a whole new reimagining, and it's done brilliantly. Get lost in the world of Midgar, meet up with your favorite characters again, and get ready for a real treat for your eyes. Square Enix went all out on graphics, and the result is right there. Totally mind-blowing. Alright, on to the last game on our list. It might be a bit underrated, but for graphics and art style, it's a total stunner. Control. This game from Remedy Entertainment is super trippy, guys. Its world, the oldest house, is a place where the rules of physics just don't work, and reality is always changing. The visuals in this game are so surreal and stylish, it'll blow your mind in a good way. What Remedy did with their Northlight engine is pure magic. You gotta see it. The oldest house itself is like a character in this game. Every room, every hallway, every area has its own unique vibe. The building style is called brutalist. Imagine super solid, blocky structures. But they have this strange, cool beauty. Walls shift, floors disappear, and suddenly you end up in a place that shouldn't even exist. This game is super creative with its environment design, and exploring each new area feels like an adventure. The way the building morphs and changes around you is unsettling yet incredibly cool. The biggest highlight of this game is how it uses lighting and physics. Ray tracing, if you have a card that supports it, looks amazing in this game. Reflections, shadows, the way light fills up a room. It all looks so real and dynamic, making the game's trippy vibe even stronger. And the physics? Oh man, the destruction. When Jessie Faden uses her telekinetic powers and throws things around, pieces of concrete fly, furniture breaks, and the chaos on screen is just so satisfying to watch. Everything feels like you can break it. The visual effects for Jessie's powers are also really cool. Gathering debris to make a shield, or flying in the air, or launching an attack on his corrupted enemies. Every power has its own unique visual style. The enemy designs are also pretty creepy, and look like they're from another world. The game's whole art style, mixing those blocky buildings with supernatural things and weird fiction, is super unique and totally memorable. This game uses its visuals to create a really strong atmosphere. So, if you're looking for a third-person shooter with visuals that are totally different and creative, with mind-bending places and super fun physics-based fighting, then you should definitely play Control. This game will take you on a journey where nothing is normal, and around every corner, you'll see something new and strange. How Remedy blended the graphics and art style, seriously awesome. This game is a visual acid trip, and I mean that in the best way possible.